everybody, take a few moments, see which pile resonates the most with you, and I'll see you guys there. Hey everybody, for those of you who don't know, my name's Dottie and I am the brightest star, here to do a month ahead pick a card reading. This one's going to be a little shorter, but I plan on having more just like pick a cards out throughout the month, so definitely changing pace a little bit. So for those of you who chose this agate, I think it's an agate, it's really pretty, but for those of you who chose this crystal, let's see what it is that Spirit has for you. Starting out with your tarot, please forgive me for any background noise, I cannot help it. Okay, so first we have the Eight of Pentacles, ooh wee. Then we have the Queen of Wands, ooh wee. But we have this Five of Swords. And we're just gonna start right here, because these two are telling me that you are working on things. But with this like Five of Swords being here, it tells me that like you're overthinking, and Spirit kind of wants you to change the way you're thinking about things, because you got it. With this Eight of Pentacles, you've put in so much hard work. It's like you're just sitting there and you're waiting on your investments to come back towards you. And Spirit's basically saying with this Queen of Wands, like, you got it, you're magnetic, but you need to stop thinking that you're not. You need to stop thinking that it's not possible. With this Five of Swords, the Five of Swords really talks about like being in a mental kerfuffle. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? You know, this person really just like, this bird's just gah, gah, gah. He's overthinking like a mug, and this bird's just not helping the situation, you know. And unfortunately, I think that this card kind of goes to show about our magnetism. Going back to this Queen of Wands, it kind of shows about our magnetism. Like when we're in a frequency of overthinking, we invite in all these extra thoughts that have no place. They have no place. So you're inviting them, you're entertaining them, and you're unable to really shake it. For those of you over the next month, I would really pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings, and making sure that you really line up with the two things that it is that you truly desire. We really did make this one short AF, huh? Okay, so we also have the heart chakra. So the heart chakra basically talks about having your heart open. Ooh, there's a need to communicate yourself here as well. So there's really this need to work on your heart and your throat. And what people may or may not realize is that the heart and the throat are kind of connected. Once you have released any blockages from your heart, it automatically kind of goes to your throat. And if you suppress it, then it'll go back down and it'll block the heart. And the way I kind of think about this has to do with like a scripture. And the scripture basically talks about how when a man thinks about something, he becomes it. And when what he becomes comes out of his mouth. So basically the way you think, if you're suppressing your thought and what it is that's in your mind, you're also blocking your heart from really being able to be open, to be free. And then you're blocking your form of creation. And honestly, with this Eight of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands, this tells me that you're a very creative person, that you have such creative energy, and that you're really being asked to kind of like step into this expression of yourself. You have this. You just need to truly step into who it is that you are supposed to be, this person that it is that you desire to be, because nobody else can do that for you. Nobody else can step into your power for you. People can hold your hand. People can, you know, basically give you assistance, but nobody can do the work for you. And that's really what I feel like Spirit's saying here, because you have a lot of options. You have so many things that are coming in your way, so many options, but you need to spend some time making sure that you're expressing yourself the right way so that you're not shutting down any options. You're not making more stress for yourself than really what's needed here. All right, and then we have your loved ones are safe. So Spirit is telling you right now that your loved ones, those people that you care about the most, they are safe. Whatever it is, like if you're worried about your security and being able to make sure that like your family is taken care of through whatever it is that you have going on, like this is Spirit really telling you like it's okay for you to make decisions. Stop overthinking it. But you overthinking it, it's only going to inhibit you from actually making those steps. The way I always look at it is like this: if I'm looking at the problem, then I can't find the solution. And that's why I personally, when things like start coming up in my life, I will literally take a step back from those things that people you would assume would be like super pressing, because if I'm looking just at the problem, then I'm not taking the time to turn around and look at the solutions, because the solutions are just as easy as the problems, and sometimes they're even easier to correct. You just can't be focused on the problem. Alrighty, Spirit, what additional messages do you have for this group? What additional messages do you have for group number 1? Ooh, okay. So very base level. I love it, because I wouldn't be surprised if the self-mastery card comes out, because you literally have so much alignment for this month. I feel like the main focus and goal for you is alignment and coming into full alignment. You have the base chakra. You have the base chakra. You have the sacral chakra. You have the not the word I was going to use. You have the solar plex chakra, you have the heart chakra, and you have the throat chakra. Like, I'm surprised that you didn't have the other 2 chakras pop out. But that could just be because you're so focused here that Spirit needs you to really ground yourself, because when you're all in your head, you're not grounded. You're not able to take the steps that are necessary. You're all mental. Mental doesn't really get things done. Mental overthinks, mental worries, mental will have you in a kerfluffle, making you think that you're crazy. So with this base chakra, take time to truly heal yourself. Look into ways to heal yourself, whatever may be ailing you. You yourself may be interested in healing medicine, or like looking into herbs and stuff like that. That this is Spirit telling you that it's time. If this is something that you already do, then it's time for you to start acting on it with this Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, or the Queen of Wands. Like, you have it. You have the knowledge to be able to do this. And Spirit, sorry, my ear itches. And Spirit's just asking you to really take the steps forward to be able to do that. You have creativity, flexibility. For some of you with this holistic health, you may be looking into like more physical options, like getting healthier and being more flexible with yourself, getting into yoga, getting into dance with this flexibility card, getting energy really flowing in your life, really flowing through that creative, that sacral chakra. Get it flowing, them juices. Okay, sorry. My brain went someplace else. Bring it back. Okay. So, but like, this is really Spirit telling you, especially with these 2, that there are other options to be able to get to the same goal. I don't know why exactly that's how I feel, but that's how I feel. I feel like there are other options. There are alternatives, and I feel like as you take the time to embrace this part of yourself, you're really going to come into alignment. I feel like it's automatically, I feel like you may be one of those people who, like, your crown chakra and your third eye are always kind of naturally open, and this is Spirit telling you that like it's time for you to truly come into alignment with this personal power. I love it because it's 13, and my favorite number is 13. But with this is really telling you that like you have the strength, you have the ability to make any changes that it is that you need. I was doing my makeup before this. This is makeup. But you have the power to be able to make any changes that you need in your life and to pay attention to your dreams with this bottom of the deck energy. So, Spirit's really asking you to come into alignment with yourself, baby. Like, you freaking got this, but like, you need to go after it. You need to stop worrying about things. Your family is perfectly fine. Those who you hold dear, and whether that family is just like you and your dog, like, you guys are perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Just keep working towards what it is and your desires, and you'll be able to watch them grow in ways that you never thought before. Alrighty, guys, have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, for those of you who chose my Botswana agate, aren't you surprised that I actually knew what it was? Alrighty, so this one's going to be a little shorter than what we're used to. I will at the end pull a couple of cards from my chakra deck. I thought it had like a specific, this is the deck, like I thought it was going to be like chakra, oracle, blah, 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 but it's just chakra reading cards. Alrighty, guys. Enough with the bullish. Let's get into it. First off, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. What movement are you stopping yourself from being able to receive? We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Star in the reverse position, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Eight of Wands being in the reverse position, this tells me that there's almost like the inability to move, or like haste, like not necessarily haste, but like not knowing what to do, or not moving, not taking the movements that are necessary, and it's kind of stopping you from being able to go after what it is that you want, but not just go after it because he's quick. I'm out of here. The flash of lightning. Whew! He's on it. He's totally on it. And it's stopping you from really being able to walk away from this situation. You're honestly not meant to walk away from this situation. You're meant to run away from this situation. And part of that is because you don't have hope or faith that this can work out in your favor. And you're stopping yourself from really being able to come forward, because like, this is supposed to come in super quick. This is something that is supposed to be like, bam, in your face, how you doing? And you're just like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't know who you're talking to, but you're not talking to me. Why? Yeah, it's not something that's easy, but you're being asked, on one hand, you're being asked to leave something to start something different, and you're not having the faith to be able to move forward. But you not having the faith, you're stopping this because things could change for you in the blink of an eye. But you have to have faith that you can even do it. That you're able to walk away from this situation, that you're able to get away from this situation. Yes, it is something, what it is that you're moving towards is something that you've put in work for. Like, it may not seem like it, but you've definitely put in the work, but you have to believe that it can happen. If you don't believe that something can happen, how is it supposed to happen? That's like saying, I don't believe in ice cream. And like, so your whole life, you just don't eat ice cream. I don't know. Weird example, but I freaking love ice cream. Don't stop me from trying to eat it. Ice cream is really good. I want to go get some more. I'm a fat kid. Okay, moving on. Whew. What was I just saying about this, like, not moving forward and like stopping yourself? This temptation, or the devil card, I apologize, my ear really is just like super itchy right now. So temptation, this is Spirit telling you, this is like, for me, it is a shadow card. It is something like, this is a toxic, this is self-sabotage. This is you getting in your own forking way. And Spirit is telling you again, you're getting in your own forking way because you have such a bright ability to be able to change everything about your life. You have the ability to be able to change everything about your life. You have to be open to the opportunities. If you see her, not only is her heart open, but her heart being open is allowing a ring, a vortex to be able to be started. This fire is igniting her. It's warming her. She is in bliss. She is in joy. She is forking loving it. Why? Because she went after what it is that she wants. You are guaranteed success if you just listen to your intuition. By you not listening to your intuition, you're holding back your own blessings. You're probably causing yourself a lot more stress than what it's forking worth, because you are holding on to something that's no longer serving you. It probably didn't serve you in the first damn place. Excuse my French. I feel like this group is one of those groups that I would have to together. What are we doing? Like, you're that group that would make me have to test my gentle parenting, because it's like, why do we have to keep on saying the same thing? Spirit's been saying it, everybody's been saying it. Even you have been saying it, but yet you don't have hope. You don't have faith. You're holding on to something that is not serving you, baby. When you're being told time and time again, if you just flip it around, if you walk in this other direction, you can have whatever it is you want. You don't understand this Eight of Wands, though. This Eight of Wands is like, bam, 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 but you have your guard up. Instead of being able to receive, you're pushing things out. Stop doing that. You're pushing out your blessings. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone is the card that came out. So with this, honestly, I'm sorry, my ear is just, oh, I can't. It's like a deep itch too. Oh God. Okay. Anyways, nothing's yet set in stone. So you don't have to miss out on this. Truly, you don't have to miss out on this. But are you going to continue on this road that's no longer serving you? Because if you look, these knights, though they're kind of going, they're kind of going in the same direction, but they're at different velocities, and one's like a speedy and expeditious, and the other one's taking his time. You're taking your damn time. Spirit's like, let's be over it. Nothing yet set in stone. You don't have to continue on this path. You can change things for yourself. Even though, and you can still stay on the path. I just don't feel like it's going to serve you. Yeah, you're being asked to focus more on nurturing your family and yourself. What are their messages? Interesting. Group number 1 got some of these as well. But, so we have family and nurturing. That's why I said nurturing your family. For some of you, you may be being asked to spend more time with your family and nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, finding out what's working for you. Because if the situation that I'm seeing is anything like what it is that I'm seeing, and I'm not going to get into it because it's super specific, but it's going to cause you more harm to hold on to this thing than it is for you to let it go. Because your root, your balance, this is your earth chakra. This is your connection to Gaia. This is your connection to the world, yourself, being grounded, being stable. And right now, because Spirit's asking you to get into this, to me, it means that you aren't necessarily here where you're supposed to be. And Spirit wants you more in this level, wants you more in this. Through this, you'll find that power that it is that you're seeking. And you'll also find the inspiration that it is that you're seeking. Going back here to the Ace of Wands, like, there is so much that is coming to you. But if you're so focused on things that are not serving you, you will never see these things. They'll be right in front of you, smacking you in your face, and you'll be like, no, I'll deal with it tomorrow. No, tomorrow may never come, baby, so deal with it today. because Spirit is giving you an opportunity and a blessing to even see it today. So why aren't you going after it? Tomorrow is not promised. And I'm not saying that to scare or whatever, but tomorrow's not promised, baby. Like, anything could happen. And would you rather leave this world knowing that you did something that actually helped the collective and people in ways that you never thought possible? Seriously, never thought possible? Or would you rather have what you have right now? Is it working? It's what I want you to ask yourself. Is this working for me? Alrighty, guys. Definitely let me know how it resonates. Have a great day. Bye. All right, group number 3, those who chose this red crystal. Do you know what it is? Drop it down in the comments. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what it is that Spirit has for you today. Ooh, Ouija. Okay, so starting off, we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. And we also have the 9 of Swords. And we have the 3 of Cups. So with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like this is like one of two things, right? I feel like for some people, this is Spirit telling you that like you need to stop being so independent and rely on other people to be able to help you. To be able to help you to achieve the things that, to be able to achieve the things that it is you want to achieve. Stop blocking people out from your life and embrace the wisdom that it is that you have. For others of you, you are being called into this moment, this Hermit moment, to be able to really think about the connections that it is that you want in your life. There may be some anxiety around this, honestly, and Spirit's telling you that it's time to just kind of let that go. And sometimes what we have to do is we have to kind of draw ourselves away to be able to focus on ourselves, to know what it is that we want and know what it is that we do not want in our lives. And I feel like that's really what Spirit is trying to get to you guys right now, is that like it's time to focus on what it is and the connections that it is that you want in your life. Because this 3 of Cups is all about connection. It's almost like you have 3 separate women here who want to work together. So you have people who want to work with you, but if you're being this strong, independent person and not allowing people to come in to really help you, then you're honestly stopping these other people from being able to truly accept themselves as well, because you guys are supposed to all kind of move in one unit. Okay, so you have emotional withdrawal. So once again, this tells me that it's time to really take a step back, to really know what it is that you want, know what it is that you desire in life. Take time to honor your emotions. I feel like that's a huge thing that's coming through for this group, is take time to honor your emotions. With that being said, we have the Tower card. So there is a huge change that is going to happen in the month of December. But for those of you who are really embracing this and going with this energy and not getting stuck in like this 9 of Swords energy, but really embracing this energy, Spirit's telling you that there is wishes that are going to come through. So for a lot of you, this Tower moment is not a bad thing. This is a quick change in your life that you didn't expect coming, and it being everything that it is that you've been hoping for, everything that it is you've been manifesting. But for some of you, it means that you have to get in control of your own feelings and emotions, and understanding that there are people in this world who truly want to help you, who truly want to see you be the best version of yourself. And if you're stopping these people from really helping you, from really coming in, then because you're in this strong, independent mode, it's not going to help anybody. You have spiritual help that is here for you. I feel like you're being asked to look at the bigger picture. So know that this isn't all about you. You aren't just this hermit. You aren't just alone. Know that if you are doing this and you feel alone, or you have to take this moment alone, Spirit's telling you that there's a reason for it. This is so you can realign and so you can actually connect with your soul tribe. So if the people who are in this group, if you are feeling like you're just really disconnected, like people, you don't have people in your corner, you know, not feeling like, you know, the world is really working in your favor, Spirit's telling you that that's over. You need to start looking at it as if it's over. Start looking for that person or those people who are the light and the darkness, and they're really going to help you through this. Yeah, for some of you, the reason why the Hermit is here is that you're being called to a higher height. So the Hermit, when it comes down to it, Virgos need time alone. And the reason why they need time alone is because that's where they connect to their superpowers, so to speak. And you can find out more in my book, The Stardust That Made You, and I'll have links to all of that down below. But for this, you find that you get that knowledge, that clear knowing that it is that Virgos are really known for, or even just in general, just getting clarity. But sometimes you need to be alone in order to get the clarity that it is that you really seek. You don't need outside opinions, because they're only going to confuse and make things worse. So you also have divine wisdom. And like I said, for some of you, that's exactly what it is that Spirit wants you to tap into. And I feel like over this next month, you're going to truly see how much it is that you as a person have grown, especially with this self-mastery card. The self-mastery card, for those of you who are really being made to take a step away, this is the reason why, because Spirit's taking you to a new height. And like I said before, they can't take you to a new height if you're constantly surrounded and muddled by other people's opinions, other people's energy. So Spirit really, for a lot of you, Spirit really wants you to just spend some time alone. For some of you, you will be having communication with people, not just people, but you may be having a connection with your guides. You may even find out and truly be able to tap into the gift of telepathy and start to understand that sometimes your thoughts are not your own thoughts. And sometimes the way to know this, once again, is by spending time alone and being able to observe your thoughts and not taking in a bunch of thoughts and energy from other people, because that will once again muddle you. Through this, you're being asked to start visualizing what it is that you want. What does your soul tribe look like? What does it look like when you get this wish fulfillment? What does it look like to truly start stepping back into this Three of Cups energy, where you're bringing in your soul tribe, where you're connected to your soul tribe on such a deep and strong level? This is truly trying to bring you to a new wave. For some of you, Spirit just wants you to start communicating yourself and start communicating with Spirit. And for a lot of you, especially if you're having a lot of sleepless nights here, when you're having these sleepless nights, take the time to be like, okay, Spirit, what is it that you have for me? What is it that I need to know during this time? And I feel like Spirit's really going to come through and help you with this. Alrighty, you guys, like I said, short, simple, and sweet this time. So anyways, have a great day, guys. Bye.